Can we please stand for the playing of our national anthem by the Blue Valley North Ceremonial Band under the direction of Mr. Dan Freeman. You may be seated. Good evening. I am David Stubblefield, and it is my privilege to serve as principal of Blue Valley North High School. I want to welcome our candidates for graduation, parents, family members, and friends to the 30th commencement ceremony of Blue Valley North. This is a very special ceremony, and out of respect for each of our graduates, I have been asked by the class of 2016 to request that members of the audience refrain from the use of air horns, noisemakers, or any action that would take away from the dignity of this once-in-a-lifetime ceremony. Coordinating an event like this takes many hours of planning and hard work. I want to thank Assistant Principal Mr. Adam Wessel and our Blue Valley North office staff for all of their hard work in planning this wonderful event. Please join me in thanking them as well as many of the others had a part in planning this wonderful ceremony. At this time, I would ask Dr. Todd White, Superintendent of Blue Valley Schools, to please come forward.
Good evening. On behalf of the Board of Education of the Blue Valley Unified School District number 229, the administration, faculty, and staff, it is my pleasure to greet you to the 30th graduation of Blue Valley North High School. It's always a very special time of year as graduates come forth to receive their diploma. This graduation represents the fulfillment of much hard work and effort on the part of the community, parents, relatives, many others, but most especially our honored graduates. Students, we are extremely proud of you and your accomplishments. It's my privilege to introduce the guests on the platform today. Please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Mr. Mike Seitz, Board of Education President. Mrs. Stacy Obringer-Varhall, Board of Education Vice President. And board members, Dr. Cindy Bowling, Mr. Patrick Hurley, Mr. Tom Mitchell, Mrs. Sue Matson, and Mrs. Pam Robinson. Also on the stage, Dr. Al Hanna, Interim Superintendent, Deputy Superintendents, Dr. Sue Dole, Dr. Mike Slagle, and Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Tanya Merrigan. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to ask Interim Superintendent Dr. Al Hanna to please stand. Dr. Hanna will be retiring at the end of the school year after 34 years of service as a teacher and administrator. Dr. Hanna, on behalf of Blue Valley North High School, our staff, students, and community, thank you for service to the Blue Valley community and your leadership as interim superintendents. Audience, please join me in thanking Dr. Hanna. At this time, the Blue Valley North Mustang Voices will sing "This Is the Moment." Our senior soloists this evening are Ali LaVille, Victoria Devlantes, Nicole Miller, Kiki Manning, Allie Franken, Lauren McMullen, Claire Babcock, Bishop Owen, Maddie Pose, Sebastian McCarty, Gracie Schramm, and Ramel Mueller.
Coming into play is here and now today. This is the moment. This is the moment. This is the time. This is the time when the momentum and the moment are in rhyme. plan to fulfill my grand desire. See all my stars align. This is the moment, my final test, my test. Destiny beckoned, I never reckoned. Second best. When I look down, I must not fall. This is the moment, the sweetest moment of them all. This is the moment, strike all the odds, this day or never, I sing forever with the gods. When I look back, I will recall, moment for moment, this was the moment, the greatest moment of them all. The greatest moment of them
It is now my privilege to introduce our honorary senior speaker, Raymond Forstatter. Raymond is the son of Matthew and Gail Forstatter. He plans to attend Soka University of America in Orange County, California next fall and will major in liberal arts with a concentration in social studies.
Faculty, family, and friends. Our time together has come and gone. This tumultuous adventure has brought about our growth as friends, as classmates, and as human beings. A wise man once said, "You can't stay in your corner of the forest waiting for others to come to you. You must go to them sometimes." And by wise man, I mean wise bear. And by wise bear, I mean Winnie the Pooh. Now, granted, a fictional bear that is famous for getting stuck in doorways bloated with honey may not be the most reliable source. However, this statement rings true nonetheless. And not only in regards to people, but in regards to happiness as well. We cannot wait around for happiness to come to us. We must create our own happiness. This is something that I learned at recess at Leawood Elementary School. You see, my friends and I, we divided our teams in a very unfair way. And one day, those of us on the continuously losing team complained because we were so upset. So someone on the other team came up with the perfect solution. How about we just take Raymond? He sucks at football. Yes, I was going to the winning team. I don't think there had ever been a kid so happy about being bullied on the playground. Now, play resumed, and reality hit me in the chest like a 200-pound third-grade linebacker. You see, my team was winning, but no one on the team passed me the ball or made any attempt whatsoever to involve me in the game. And it was there that I discovered that winning by letting myself blow in the wind was extremely unfulfilling. For all of us, growing up has meant trying out new things and making new friends, but we have had some rough times as well, both personally and as a community. When we were sophomores, the senseless shootings at the Jewish Community Center brought realities of hatred into our normally safe corner of the forest. The three victims of this tragedy taught us to stand up, to be counted as a community. They taught us that we must never take what we have for granted, and they taught us that reaching out to others is hard work, but doing this and taking that initiative is what really brings joy to our lives. You see, you will forever stay stuck in that corner of the forest if you don't branch out. When I was a freshman at BVN, I was what I call a social nomad. I never really stuck in with one group of friends, and I would hop around from group to group. Friends would come and go, leaving me with a sense of loneliness and regret. It was this that left me feeling less than whole, incomplete. It wasn't until I decided to take a risk for the sake of my happiness that I was able to make the greatest friends that I've ever had. Sometimes happiness requires courage. Ever since we were old enough to read Winnie the Pooh, our parents and our teachers and coaches have preached personal responsibility until they were blue in the face, and we listened, or we learned the hard way. My message is simple. We are responsible for our own happiness, and that includes the deeper satisfaction that itself comes from taking responsibility for our happiness. No one else can do that for us. And it's because of this, taking the initiative, when you do that, instead of standing in the corner, that is a recipe for success sweeter than a spoonful of honey.
Thank you, Raymond. Performing for us this evening is the Prairie Brass Quintet, which includes Stephen Schmoll and Madison Hines on trumpet, Jacob Springer on French horn, Cooper Kinley on trombone, and Tyler Codenaz on tuba. Stephen is the son of Daniel and Serena Schmoll and plans to attend Kansas State University next fall, majoring in mechanical engineering. Madison is the daughter of Daniel and Rosalind Hines and plans to attend Kansas State University next fall, majoring in music education. Jacob is the son of Michael and Vicki Springer and plans to attend the University of Missouri, Kansas City next fall, majoring in French horn performance. Cooper is the son of Colin and Karen Kinley and plans to attend the University of Kansas next fall, majoring in finance and entrepreneurship. Tyler is the son of Amet and Lori Cadanez and plans to attend Kansas State University next fall, majoring in mechanical engineering. Please come forward. At this time, it is my honor to recognize the recipients of the Superintendent's Award. The Superintendent's Award represents the achievement of academic excellence over the entire 4 years a student is enrolled in high school. Those students who have excelled in academics, achieving among the highest levels in the class, are recognized. To earn this distinction, students must have a cumulative grade point average that places him or her in the top 10 in their graduating class on the weighted class ranking, or any student with a non-weighted 4.0 GPA, making it possible for more than 10 students to be recognized. This is truly a distinction here at Blue Valley North, where we have so many outstanding scholars. The students receive their individual Superintendent's Award medallions at the Class Day celebration on Friday at Blue Valley North. Students, please stand when I call your name. Parents, we ask that you also stand when your son or daughter is recognized. Audience, kindly hold your applause until all students are introduced. The recipients' names will be read in alphabetical order. Rena Burt, Oranima Chakraborty, Andrea Kaur, Ifung Ding, Shelby Go, Jacob Goldman, Jack Claycamp, Lucas Liu, Patricia Liu, Chae-hee Park, Alexis Pudvan, Margaret Russo, Stephen Schmoll, Gracie Schramm, Sandon Scott, Matthew Seck, Emerson Womble. Congratulations and thank you. Congratulations, class of 2016. You are graduating from one of the best public high schools in the nation. There are very few schools anywhere with the community, district, and parent support we have at Blue Valley North High School. The faculty and staff have pushed, prodded, and stretched you to exceed academically as well as your extracurricular activities. As you can see, the faculty members are seated on either side of the candidates. Each is wearing the academic regalia that identify their highest degree and the institution from which they received their degree. Blue Valley North faculty and staff, will you please stand? Audience, please join me in thanking these professionals for a job well done. The class of 2016 led Blue Valley North to one of its finest years ever. Some of their honored accomplishments are as follows. Please hold your applause until the very end. 21 earned the Presidential Award of Community Service. Our seniors led the second Mustang team in the Relay for Life event, which included 216 Mustangs, and they raised over $27,000, a $10,000 increase from last year for the American Cancer Society. 127 seniors earned varsity athletic letters. 170 seniors earned non-athletic letters. 104 seniors were on the 2015 fall semester Principal's Honor Roll, achieving a cumulative 4.0 GPA or greater. The highest GPA in the senior class is a weighted 4.71429. 20 National Merit Commended Scholars, 11 National Merit Achievement semifinalists, 3 National Hispanic Recognitions, 10 National Merit Finalists, 6 Governor Scholars, 27 AP Scholars, 27 AP Scholars with Honors, 19 AP Scholars with Distinction, 1 National AP Scholar, 9 Presidential Scholar candidates, 1 Presidential Scholar semifinalist, 1 Coca-Cola Scholar, 144 Kansas Board of Regents Scholars curriculum completers. 71 students were named Kansas State Scholars. 165 received the Presidential Educational Excellence Award. 65 students were ACT Scholars by earning a score of 32 or higher on the ACT exam. 7 seniors received a perfect 36 on the ACT exam. BVN had the highest ACT average score in the state, once again, with a score of 25.7. Blue Valley, that's quite an accomplishment. Yeah. And Blue Valley North is the #1 ranked high school in the state of Kansas, according to the U.S. News and World Report. In athletic and activity competitions, girls tennis won their 12th EKL championship, were first in regionals, and were the 6A state champions. The varsity football team were co-EKL champions and District 2 champions. They had 6 All-State players, 3 All-Metro players, and 1 Simone finalist. Girls golf qualified for the state championships and finished in the top 10. Cross country took second at EKL, were regional champions, qualified to state for the first time since 2002. The boys swim and dive team won their 7th EKL championship in a row, were second at state. They set 5 school records, had 1 All-American and 2 All-America consideration swims. Boys basketball had 8 seniors play on the team, and 1 will play at the collegiate level. These student athletes helped raise over $4,000 for the Coaches vs. Cancer fundraiser. Girls volleyball was sub-state champions and 3rd at state. Boys tennis was 3rd at regionals and have the #1 doubles team who finished 1st at regionals. State wrestling had 10 athletes qualified to state. The girls swim and dive team took 2nd at EKLs, and 10 girls have qualified to the state swim meet. The boys golf team was 1st at EKL for the 6th straight year in a row and had 3 seniors on the all-EKL team. The debate team finished third at the 4-speaker state tournament and placed third at the 2-speaker state tournament. The DECA team had 18 national qualifiers for international competition, the most in the school's history. 4 seniors earned a gold medal, summa cum laude, on the National Latin exam, and 2 seniors earned gold all 4 years. All bands, orchestra, and choirs received top 1 ratings at state festivals. Many individual soloists and small ensembles received top ratings, along with a remarkable 26 Mustang musicians named to the all-state choir, orchestra, and band. The mixed chorale auditioned and was selected to perform at the KMEA Annual State Conference in February. The marching band performed in the New Year's Day Parade on January 1st in London, England. Blue Valley North Thespian Troupe received the Gold Troupe Award, the top prize at state. Their fall play, An Absolute Turkey, was selected to perform at state. Many actors, crew, and pit orchestra members are in the all-state musical selected to perform at the International Thespian Festival in June. The forensics team won the 6A state championship. 2 seniors were individual state champions, and 23 students received a 1 rating at state. FBLA brought home first place in the state of Kansas for the 14th year in a row and has 36 student qualifiers competing in Atlanta in June. Last June, 2 seniors finished second in the nation and 3 students finished in the top 15. 1 senior received second place at the Johnson County Arts Council Shooting Stars. 1 senior had her work displayed at the U.S. Capitol last year, and 1 senior was selected for the Nelson Atkins Photo Scholars Program. 2 seniors received Regional Gold Key Awards in the Scholastic Art and Writing Awards, and the girls' Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math team earned the gold medal in the Avila University Math and Science Challenge for young women. 218 seniors have been offered 636 scholarships to colleges and universities. Your entire class as a whole reported amassing $27,511,554 in scholarship monies. Congratulations to the class of 2016. Seniors, all the wonderful facts and accomplishments I have just shared about you would not have been possible without the support and care of your family. At this time, I would like to ask the parents and guardians of the senior class members to please stand. Seniors, please join me in thanking your parents and guardians for their support that they have bestowed upon you over the years. Would the graduating class of 2016 please stand? The faculty and administration of Blue Valley North High School are recommending each of you for graduation. You have completed the requirements for a high school diploma as set forth by the state of Kansas, State Board of Education, and the Blue Valley Unified School District 229 Board of Education. Members of the board, on behalf of the faculty and administration, I present to you the Blue Valley North High School class of 2016 for receipt of their diplomas. Faculty members presenting the class for their diplomas are Diane Morris, Jeff Breedlove, Nancy Pence, Mark Chonko, Shelley Weir, Mike Kaler, Susie Whitfield, Ben Levy, Cynthia Younger, and Jason Smoida. On behalf of the senior class, it is requested that members of the audience refrain from the use of air horns, noisemakers, or any action that would take away from the dignity of this once-in-a-lifetime ceremony. Every student should have the opportunity to have their name read and heard by the audience at this program. Also, no one will be allowed on the floor to photograph students. A professional photography company will mail sample close-up photos for you to purchase if you wish. Thank you. Would the graduates in the first row please proceed to the stage? All other graduates can be seated until they are directed to approach the stage.
Ready? David Anthony Accurso. Pimsupa Jasmine Albert. Malak Olan. Carolyn Marine Anthony. Kimberly Elizabeth Apuzzo. Ganesh Venkat Aruna. Adriana Shea Athon. Michael Philip Austin. Kendall Posey Avina. Rose Haley Azorski. Claire Victoria Babcock. Austin Michael Baber. Anna Bedmaiva. Aziz Abdul Ghaffar Beg. Isaiah Russell Banks. Charlotte Ann Barth. Daniel Antonio Basalo. Bethany Noel Bates. Robert Travis Baumgarten. Carly Catherine Becker. Jacob Henry Barron. Kayla Simone Berry. Nikhil Bijou. Amanda Marin Berger. Yoav Bitan. Donald Alexander Blake. William Spence Bodenhammer. Elizabeth Rachel Bodker. Timothy Jules Burrell II. Jacob Aaron Borso. Keaton McCord Bowers. Samantha Lynn Bray. Alexa Flynn Brayfogle. Brandon Lee Brock. Charles Edward Brock.
Robert Brooks Brown. Sophie and Eliza Velder Brown. Samuel Thomas Bruner. Ariel Daniel Buberman. Jackson Gray Bueno. Anna Lee Burnett. David Benjamin Burnett. Naya Nicole Burns. Rena Shanthala Burt. Ethan William Moore Burton. Cardin Burgess Busby. Madison Bailey Carrera Welch. Laura Bianca Punay Castillo. Asuncion Cazares Zarate. Sai Chadalawada. Oranima Chakraborty. Samuel Turner Chapin. Zachary Allen Chase. Niles Chen. Nicholas Jae-hyun Choi. Joyetta Chowdhury. Emily Christian. Benjamin James Cooper. Elizabeth Catherine Cooper. Riley Lillian Corcoran. Elizabeth Grace Corley. Andrea Eve Core. Paige Elizabeth Cody. Nadine Marie Cottle. Consuelo Chantrell Covington. Trinity Antoinette Cuffey. Raquel Kierkegaard. Bailey Ann Current. Victoria Fotini Davlantes.
Allison Lorraine Dawkins. Miranda Kate DeBlaua. Michaela Danielle De La Garza. Richard Narcis Dematre. Elizabeth Sarah Denzer. Francis Ronald Davidas. Haley Marie DeWolf. Ryan Robert Dickey. Ifong Ding. Khurshid Jarfarov. Joseph Tyler Dolan. Davis Oren Donaldson. Sean Patrick Donovan. John Bradley Douglas. Jackson Aaron Dubinsky. Mackie Teresa Ernie. Saif Nayal Elatar. William Andrew Elliott. Hannah Elizabeth Erickson. Nicholas James Ernst. Sierra Dawn Espinoza. Matthew Albert Farrington. Brady Lawrence Flanagan. Jamie Ann Fletcher. Raymond Maurice Forstater. Peter Maximilian Fortunato. Allison Faye Franken. Dane Christian Freeberg. Gia Fu. Patrick Seamus Gaffney. Connor Reed Garrett. Avery Scott Gardner. Allison Ann George. Spencer Lane George. Samuel Abraham Glazer.
Nastasia Banye Glover. Shelby Jordan Go. Jacob Peaks Goldman. Jackson Cooper Gordon. Emma Elizabeth Graham. Eden Annalise Gray. Sheldon Anthony Gray II. Angelique Charzette Marie Griffin. Daquan Jatai Gross. Adam Michael Haynes. Matthew Lee Hanson. Elizabeth Caroline Hanson. Harrison Turner Harker. Nicholas O'Brien Harlow. Natalie Ray Harmon. Kelly Marie Hendershot. Darius Alexander Henderson. John William Hennessy. Ty Alec Hertner. Luis Felipe Hernandez. Thomas Gabriel Hernandez. Ian Oliver Heiberger. Trevor Timothy Hill. Madison Anastasia Hines. Melissa Louise Hip. Benan Vu Ho. Alexandria Nicole Hoffmeyer. Mark Gerald Hollis. Carter Wallace Howes. Bentley Elizabeth Holshoff. Scott Matthew Inman. Carlo Emmanuel Jackson Carter. Catherine Elizabeth Jennings. Sion Zhang. Joaquin Guadalupe Jimenez.
Mitzi Jimenez. Emily Marie Jones. Mylin Deshaz Jones. Minha Akram Jut. Nicholas Andrew Keji. Nikhil Mohan Kanakalanu. Jacob Cole Kaufman. Kira Eileen Kelly. Swampnil Hemant Kadaskar. Cooper Wayne Kinley. Caroline Rose Kenny. John Christopher Kerwin. Jack Henry Kleikamp. Sadie Neka Klein. V. Ryan Klepper. Tyler Kanan Kadanes. Allison Page Konitzer. William Bernard Kraus. Hannah Rose Krieg. Allison Carey Cruz. Hunter Bridge Cruz. Dylan Michael Kurz. Nuno Laji Lamas. Brendan Scott Lammers. Alec Thomas Lanfranca. Cooper Blaine Lanafield. Kristen Elizabeth Larson. Nicholas Daniel Lassiter. Gordon Ali LaVille. Marcus Lazar. Conan Franklin Lee. Jen Edwards Lee. Jake Christian Lenny. Joseph Michael Lapoli.
William Walter Little. Lucas Tiger Liu. Anna Lorenz. Patricia Jesse Liu. McKenna Joe Lundeen. Ryan Daniel McFarland. Gavin Michael Kinsey McGee. Stacy Mangiori. Akib Salman Malik. Kirsten Manning. Iradiel Torres Manzanea. Cooper John Marks. Madeline Lucille Masters. Sebastian Michael McCarty. Matthew Keatling McGurk, Chandler Keller McGee. Andrew St. Patrick McLeod. Ryan Dale McMonigal. Lauren Lucy McMullen. Monica Lynn Melber. Andrew Jacob Mensendeek. Claire Marie Meyer. Nicole Francis Miller. Robert Francis Miller. Corey Lewis Minkoff. Joshua W. Mitchell. Allison Ann Moffett. Maxwell Joseph Montini. Tierra Jonelle Moore. Shelby Marie Mora. Brennan Dean Morgan. Catherine Elizabeth Mervicka. Ramel Marie Mullet. Caitlin Ashley Muma. Victor Gathua Mariji.
Anne Marie Murray. Manya Nagpal. Gregory John Nail. Mark Ramon Nail. Sophia Mackenzie Neild. Kathleen Ann Nelson. Eli Simeon Netakoven. Arthur Clement Newby. Robert Rice Nickel. Lena Nikravan. Liam Daniel North. Benjamin Harold Navor. Lauren Maya O'Brien. Maureen Elizabeth Orman. Bishop Logan Owen. Masa Elena Oji. Benjamin Edward Pennell. Chahi Park. Bryson Mark Allen Parker. Chaitan Parthaban. Roman Kathan Patel. Michael Brandon Paul. Macon Nicole Peavy. Joshua Blake Peterson. Zanaya Danielle Peebles. Grace Ann Perry. Jacob Lynn Peterson. Lauren Michelle Peterson. Max Joseph Peterson. Audrey Leanne Pickell. Molly Jean Pickert. Hannah Marie Pinson. Madeline Grace Pose. Elizabeth Rose Powell. Gabriella Ava Prowoto.
Alexis Nicole Pudvin. Shwetha Anup Rai. Pranav Sarvesh Rajandiran. Vinamratha Rao. Kelly Elizabeth Remillard. Rebecca Lynn Renton. Sterling Brent Reynolds. Margot Louise Reiner. Malik Derwin Ricks. Andrew Thane Roberts. Sydney Jane Robinson. Brianna Raquel Rodriguez. Tatiana Marie Rodriguez. Madeline Kate Rogers. Isaac James Romig. John Henry Rudman. Anna Marie Rushoff. Margaret Grace Russo. Natalie Ann Russo. Hamza F. Sagawala. Saif Nabil Saif. Joseph Michael Sainer. Tucker Joseph Scanlon. Stephen Daniel Schmall. Erica K. Schumann. Casey Nels Schrader. Grace Courtney Schramm. Sandon Andrew Scott. Taya Taylor Scott. Matthew James Seck. Amelia Catherine Seibert. Rachel Margaret Seitz. Jedediah Clay Schaefer. Nicole Renee Shapiro. Shrishti Sharma.
Adam Muir Winnitz Shemitz. Avery Nicole Shields. Garrett Riley Siegman. Bria Janae Sigler. Jay Han Singh. Bailey Nicole Slusher. Catherine Ramona Camila Smith. Parker Jean Smith. William Connor Smith. Samantha Allison Smitka. Elora Leslie Summerhour. Tristan Michael Soki. Frank Reed Spencer. Kennedy Catherine Spencer. Jacob Hunter Springer. Michael Tanum Shrimankogel. Clinton Willis Standridge. Haley Campbell Steck. Cameron John Stevens. Zachary John Stockton. Angus Edward Stoddard. Sydney Mia Strauss. Samuel Gaines Strokorb. John Richard Sturgeon. Kaylee Anise Sturgis. Andy May Sweeney. Kylie Lynn Sweeney. Anjum Aisha Syed. Neil Charles Timesh. Jonathan Grant Thomas. Tyler Christian Thompson. Mackenzie Marie Thornton. Rachel Elizabeth Tingle. Trace Stephen Trame. Morgan Charles Trenshaw.
Kiera Lynn Turner. Marine Usman. Jacob Stewart Van Tassel. William McGovney Vance. Madeline Mignon Veach. Edson Javier Villaseñor. Amrutha Vinod. Jordan Ann Vorndren. Alexander Cole Wagner. Hallie Elise Wagner. Matthew Allen Wagner. Sophie Lynn Wagner. Emily Nicole Waldberg. Cameron Bradley Wall. Chinonye Evelyn Wankpa. Andrew Edward Vayner. Hannah Marie Weisbeck. Kyle Chase Welch. Caroline Grace White. Brian Anthony Wilbur. Palik M. Williams. Leanne Elizabeth Wilson. Ava Hunter Winslow. Emerson Ryan Womble. Cheyenne Dawn Wright. Sricharan Yadali. David Benjamin Zack. Jack Martin Zink.
Can we please stand and join the Blue Valley North Choir for the singing of our alma mater found on the inside of the front page of your program. We ask that the audience please remain in place until all graduates have recessed from the auditorium. Parents, immediately after the recessional and all students have left the arena, you will be welcomed onto the arena floor to greet your students when they return. Thank you for your participation and attendance this evening. Class of 2016, you may move your tassels from the right to the left, signifying you are a graduate. Students, please look in the audience, locate your parents, grandparents, and family members, turn and face them. Ladies and gentlemen, moms and dads, it is my pleasure and honor to introduce the Blue Valley North graduates for the year 2016.